What up, everybody? We are back for another pallet unboxing. This one has been a long time in the making. We got some crazy gear in here. This is, I think it was 2,587 pounds of gear. So let's see what we got.
Oh, and you can edit it to make it look like a loot box. And there it is. Just a comment. Have to buy more.
This one's right on. Oh my God. This one needs some love, but man, I mean, what better way to start than an Ibanez Destroyer 2. Actually, fun fact, this was the first Ibanez Destroyer I ever had was this iteration in this color. So this is nostalgic. This one needs a lot of love. The case needs a lot of love. And when you see it on the site, it's gonna look a whole lot better than this. So get ready. So anyone we want to just straight skew in, then my hand that we're not gonna do. I'm just gonna pile here. Once that box is done, we can kind of loop stuff up. Like, let's see this. It's a classic. Full hard
Or email.
This probably
yeah,
no show. Oh, hell yeah.
How many there are?
Get involved. If you want, you
Get your mitts dirty.
legally, you don't have to.
You guys, it's like you guys are opening Christmas presents and I'm
Oh
standing
my
over
God.
there just like getting jealous.
Well, come kind of after Christmas.
Yeah.
Skew.
With a real Japanese knife.
Oh, and we keep the wrap.
Yeah, and if as long as it's not like small pieces. Great idea. You're yeah.
Do the freaking 90s.
This one is just very well protected.
Ooh.
Sometimes it's not possible.
This is not. One's definitely. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Eventually, we'll start just using garbage bags to fill them.
That's going in the video for sure.
I think you can just pack them in though. Here we go. Proper Yamaha hard case, nonetheless. Here we go. OG made in Japan Flying Samurai. Look at that. Beautiful color. Great case. It's in nice shape, and you love to see it. This is solid. And now let's think about this. What would complement this better than a base of the same color? Actually, yeah, thank you.
I'm holding it right now.
Or actually, maybe this color's a little different, but
They are
similar.
slightly.
They age differently.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. There you go. You wouldn't believe it? Fender guitar in one of my absolute favorite colors for Strats. A beautiful burgundy mist. I had to get this one because it was just so clean. It literally still has the sticker on it for the factory Texas special pickups, which sound awesome. I mean, you love it. You absolutely love to see it. Beautiful color. Dr. Sang, do you want me to just put, as I present them, just put them in your...
Yeah,
Okay.
that would be great.
Yes. This is a Fender Japan exclusive that we've had a few of these. Every time we get them, they sell very quick. Somebody actually just messaged us the other day asking if we had any coming in, and fortunately we did, and that is a walnut jazz bass, which is really, really nice. Looks great, the whole thing's brown. There you have it. Minty fresh. Oh yeah. Here we have a late 60s Jazzmaster reissue, ice blue metallic, another one of my absolute favorite colors. I'm really happy with the stuff in these pallets. This has been difficult to wait to get all the stuff in, as I've been so excited, but yeah, love all the nice colors. Here we go. There you have it. This one's kind of heavy. This is a Burny RLC custom reissue. Yeah, Very sick. Excited to get this one taken apart, figure out the model and all that good stuff. But yeah, split diamond headstock as you want to see. All right, here you go. It's a Greco SA700 with a nice flamey top. This one definitely needs to be cleaned up. It is screaming for a setup, but this is gonna be really, really cool. This example is from 1979. Perfectly in tune. We'll do this one next. Here we go. Another Strat reissue. This is from 2018. This is a traditional 60s Strat in vintage white. Doesn't get much classier than that. I like the neck on this. Ooh. Yeah. This one's modified, but I think tastefully modified. But here we have Fender Precision Bass, DiMarzio pickup. Pickup needs to be cleaned up a little bit there, but look at that color. This is wonderful. We love green, and this is a good green.
This one is sick.
Yeah.
I was like, I might have to take a closer look at that one. That one's
No,
the,
this is the
classic
only thing
blue
that's actually like caught my eye so far. Yeah.
Well,
It's got a maple fretboard.
I need a second bass, so I'm on the lookout right now.
Well,
Today.
David,
I'm
I'll
do-
probably have to kill you for
Yeah.
it. So.
This is a sales
Just borrow it,
presentation for
yeah.
you two that both need another bass.
Cage match, cage match.
What is this one? Ooh. We're doing nice on the colors. I'll say that. Here we have a 62 reissue Fender Precision Bass from the crafted in Japan era in OPB, Old Lake Placid Blue. One of my favorite finishes that Fender Japan does that I really don't see Fender USA doing, but yeah, a little darker than your typical Lake Placid Blue, and I definitely like this a lot better. Yeah. We love a good color if you can't tell already. One of my favorite videos we did a while back was on Orville guitars, Orville by Gibson, and here we have a top shelf Orville by Gibson Les Paul Standard. Very sick. Lacquer finish, Gibson pickups, Japanese construction. Nice Russell fretboard here too, but what's not to love, man? I love these guitars. Also, not flamey, it's a plain top, just simple and classy. And I don't know why somebody's put something in there to, I guess, change the pickup a little bit. Just change.
Probably rattles around.
Yeah, something's going on there. Another guitar that we've had one of these before. It did not last long when we had it, so I tracked down another. And that is a quilt top Telecaster. Very, very cool. This is from the Hybrid 2 line. This was a FSR Special Run. This example is from 2024. You get the 4-way switch. Hopefully the switch tip is in there. It's, we'll circle back on that. I know I've been showing a lot of Strats, but it would be a crime not to show this one. Another guitar from the Fender Traditional Series. A newer example I was able to track down. There you have it. In shell pink. Super, super clean. I mean, I think this one's basically new, so love that. I mean, we're knocking it out of the park with the colors today, so very sick. This is amazing. This is so much stuff.
Before you,
Yeah, I'll give you a second to catch up. Oh, so this is the last one we're gonna look at from this first palette. 3 more coming right up. We'll worry about that in a moment. Here we have a double cut Burny super rock and roll version. I mean, it's a TVO Les Paul Jr. I love this. You know I love it. Here we are. It's got a pretty thick neck on it too. Actually, let me see that. I haven't shown any Mustangs yet, so we got a little Sonic Blue Mustang. Very classic, very cool Japanese guitar. You love it. This is the MG69. And it's gonna take a lot more than 6 seconds to clean this one up. This is a Burny SG style guitar. There you go. RSG. This is, again, nice neck here. They knew what they were doing when they made this one. big shout out to our friends at Guitar Traders. Picked this one up from them. And then not too long after that, we hung out in Philly and we had a great time. Got a Yamaha Flying Samurai bass in a nice blue color. This is the SBV 500, looks like. Yeah, there you go. We got an Edwards, lemon drop type finish, pretty cool.
Oh no.
Oh, damn it.
Check out another Edwards from another great friend of ours, Mr. Goodness Guitars himself. We stopped by Goodness Guitars on the last Japan trip. It's my second time going there, and we got a bunch of cool stuff. Some of that has made it into the vlog that we did on the last trip. So if you want to see where we found a lot of the stuff, a lot of that is in that vlog. And we got some other cool videos coming soon. But yeah, always a pleasure seeing Mr. Keita. Here we have an Edwards with some Seymour Duncan pickups. Again, you'll have to see it. This one is from 2010. Well, this is another guitar from the Guitar Traders. Or no, not Guitar Traders, sorry, Goodness Guitars. This is a really nice one too, for those who are into this thing. This is a really rare Epiphone Emperor. Nice hollow body. Look at that. This one's got flats on it right now too, which is really cool. We had this one tuned up and actually played it at the shop, and it was pretty rowdy. So nice flame on the back too. Look at that. Oh wait, there is one more guitar from Goodness Guitars that I think this made the video. It's just so ridiculous. So we brought it back. I don't even think there's any words for this one.
You gotta find some.
I don't have any.
Only rage.
Yeah. There you go. Made in Japan. All right. We, of course, had to hunt down some quality Tokais, and this is one of them. And again, beautiful color and matching headstock, so I absolutely love that. Really, really great. Was very excited to find this. This one is from 2019, which is longer ago than it feels like.
Next pallet.
I waited until I started my Japanese lesson. Wow, Tom.
You can keep doing it.
This pallet is a bunch of parts, old stock, unused Tokai parts, and we're gonna get more into that in its own dedicated video. But for right now, we're gonna move on to some more guitars and stuff in the other pallet, as this is so much stuff in here. This is gonna be a huge project, but really, really excited about this. Yeah, we'll show some of it.
I think negative money, actually.
Dude, that's worth negative money after that. There it is. Dude, is it a game controller or is it a actual? Is this a Konami on it? That's crazy. Oh, that was a freebie for me. Oh yeah. Why are some of these games explicit? Yeah, David got this one for sure.
Tentacle Room 2?
He's a big fan.
Yeah,
of the
but
first
dude,
one,
you
so
ever
got
play
the second
Tentacle
one.
Room 3?
That's where the series really took off.
Yeah, that's where the developers really found their stride. The power of butter.
Another PS1.
Glad to see we finally all got together for Christmas.
Yes. Yes.
Magic carpet. Ooh, Game Boy 1. A Game Bone.
It's a Kalamazoo, so it's Gibson Bay, Kalamazoo, Michigan. Very hard. Just so you know. Now there's two of these here. Both of these came from a small collection that I acquired a really long time ago. These are by far the guitars that I've had the longest, and it's just taken a minute to get everything together. But these are no surprise for me. Gibson Les Paul Special, Junior 2. Cherry, very cool. We love it. Very sick. And what would complement that better than this? Now, we picked up the same guitar in Orlando, but that's all right. This one is the same guitar, but in TV yellow, ironically with a Fragile sticker on it. I'm sure that'll be going away. But yeah, quite a while. It was quite a while ago now. I got a lead on a small collection in Japan with a lot of these Yamano Music Gibsons. And I was really excited about that. So for those unaware, Yamano Music is a chain of music stores out in Japan. But back in the 90s, they were also a distributor for a lot of different brands, and they would special order their Gibsons and handpick a lot of them, and they are known to have gotten some of the best Gibsons of their era. So always look for the Yamano Music Gibsons. Some of them would have different specs. Some of them would have like crazy flame tops or just something different for them. And then a lot of them would just be the same specs that we would get here in the States. But either way, they're always very solid. So I always love looking out for the Yamano Music Gibsons. I think they also did some Fender Special Run guitars as well. Yeah, they definitely did, because we had it's actually an American Vintage Precision bass that was a Yamano Music order as well. So we love Yamano Music. And speaking of Gibsons, speaking of TV yellow, one of my absolute favorite guitars from this entire haul. This is a Orville by Gibson Les Paul Jr. TV Junior double cut. And yeah, this is it, man. These are incredible. These are really hard to find, but definitely worth the hunt for me at least. I love these guitars. Again, lacquer finish, Gibson pickup. What's not to love? This one has a little bit thicker neck on it too. It's definitely like, I wouldn't say it's 58, but kind of 59-ish profile. It's kind of right in that sweet spot. We've been showing a lot of guitars, but we also got a pretty cool haul of keyboards. And since we were out there, and here we have one of the big boys. This is a Casio Tone 7000, one of the higher keyboards in the range. And yeah, very, very sick. It's in pretty nice shape too. This one is pretty well kept, and we'll clean it up even more. Yeah, these are factory wired for 100 volts. So in order to use in the US, you either have to have a step down, or a lot of times you can convert the transformer over to 120 volts if there's a tap for it. So take a look at the schematic, we'll see what the vibe is, and we'll go from there. But you may have to use a step down. If this isn't convertible, it'll just be a situation where you use a step down, and if it is, then we'll do it. So keep it simple. This may be the coolest of the synths. This is the Korg CX3. Yeah. Nice classic wood grain. Pretty cool. Definitely needs a little bit of cleaning up, but we are ready for the job. Back to the realm of guitars. We have a Fender Jaguar. Very cool. This is from a very cool FSR run. You get sunburst with the competition stripe. I love these. I think we had one other of these this year, and yeah, last year. Time flies. Now we have another. This was from a 2025 Special Run, exclusive to the Japanese market. Fender MIJ Telly. Oh yeah, this is a cool one. This is like a 50s reissue Telly, black guard and black, just really cool aesthetic. Yeah. Getting closer. This is a pretty rare one. I found this one in Kyoto. This is a Kawai. I don't remember what the model is off the top of my head. I'm gonna get it wrong, but very sick. Neck through. Very well-made guitars. These play great, they sound great, and there's more controls than you will ever need. Now earlier, we looked at a Burny SG. But if you want a Japanese SG, but for some reason you're not looking for a Burny, and that's all right, we have another option, which is a Greco SG. And there you go. Classic 61 reissue specs. Bound neck, dot inlays, pretty cool. There's definitely an interesting combo here, because the dot neck, or the dot inlays with the binding would be very much like a SG Special spec, but the humbuckers are very SG standard spec. So, yeah. Kind of a thick neck for an SG on this. Pretty cool. This one has been modified, as you'll see, but Fender 69 reissue Mustang, candy apple red, matching headstock, nice dark rosewood board. But you'll notice, Seymour Duncan single coil size humbuckers. So this thing will be nice and loud. It's in nice shape. I like this one. All right, I know exactly which one this is, and I think I found this Osaka, I think. Greco TB bass, Greco Thunderbird. Yeah, very, very cool. We had a few of these on the last set of pallets that we unboxed, which was quite a while ago now, but I think they've since all sold, so I'm happy to get this one in and restock. And I'm sure that it won't be here for too long. Now here's a very rock and roll shred guitar. Older M.I.J. Kramer. Definitely needs to be cleaned up, but once again, we are here for it, so I'm very excited to get this one set up. Very loud color, so love that. This one did come in with the trem arm still with it, so happy about that. We're actually getting down to our last few guitars here, but we definitely did not show everything. There's been so much stuff in all these pallets, so we're showing you as much as we can here, but what do you think? We showed half of it, maybe? Maybe even less? Probably less. Probably less than half, so a lot of stuff here. Fender Jaguar 62 reissue, crafted in Japan era. This is a JG66. This is like the one time that the model name does not match up to the reissue years. These are 62 specs, but JG66 you'd think would be in 66 Jaguar, but always found that interesting with Fender Japan. So every time we list a Jaguar, it's gone very quickly. This case is not doing so well. This is one of the more ridiculous guitars in here. Another find from Kyoto. Got this from someone that we've become friends with over the years. And he showed me this guitar. He pulled it out of the back room of the shop. And I was like, we absolutely do not need this. This is crazy. And then he proceeded to tune it up and turn it on and play a drum beat. This does have a built-in drum machine. And then he played a song, and he's like, I think you need to have it. And so that won me over. And now we brought it here, and we'd be happy to send it to your house. I think this is the last guitar that we're going to show. We have a bunch more over there that we haven't even got to dig into yet. Oh, this is a really cool one, actually. This is definitely going to be a little bit of a project, but I was really excited to find this out there. I don't see these very often. This is an old Kalamazoo, USA bass. So Gibson made these in the Kalamazoo, Michigan factory, obviously to compete with the Mustang bass. Now this one definitely needs some work. It needs a big neck shim as the action is like just crazy here. But yeah, very cool bass. And I think this is gonna be really fun once we get it going. So I was very excited to find this. Not the kind of thing I would expect to find in Japan, but you just never know what you're gonna find. Is there anything over in those racks that's like crazy that I need to show?
Absolutely not. It's a lot of Burnies that we don't even know what they are. So.
Listen, I'm pro Burny. Oh yeah, very sick. Casio Tone 501. Once again, we love the wood grain, and it's got the hard case and the manual. Very clean example. Again, very cool to find this. Let's check out some Tokai parts. We have a whole nother pallet. If that wasn't enough, there's still more. So we're gonna do a full video on what's in here, but just to give you guys a taste, there's all these new old stock tuners, which is really cool to find, and a handful of different colors. There's a bunch of these pick guards, and some of them are just guards, but some of them are like this, where they're loaded with 2 pots and the output jack. They were just never wired up. This stuff is literally unused. Now we'll show some shelfware and stuff. Part of the question with these is, what were these for? Because a lot of this I know is basically unused Fender Japan parts. So for those unaware, Tokai not only made the Tokai stuff, but they also made a lot of Fender Japan stuff. They also did make some stuff for other brands as well, and there's some of that here. So a lot of this I know is actually old stock Fender Japan parts, which is really, really great. We're gonna do a whole video diving way deeper into this, so definitely be on the lookout for that. I should note, we also did go check out the Tokai factory over there, which is really cool. But oddly enough, this was totally unrelated from that. We did not get these like from the factory or whatever. We just had a lead on, hey, somebody at some point acquired these from the Tokai factory during, I think, a move or something like that. And it ended up coming our way. This is one of those things I had the lead on probably 2 years ago, maybe. And it just took a while to actually like make it happen because there's just so much here. There's so much to inventory. A lot of accounting going on here. So we're going to get it all done. We're going to make it all happen. But this is a really big undertaking. And it's funny. It's like getting all this here in person now back in Florida is very rewarding. But now the actual work starts. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to hang out with us today. I'm so grateful that we have the opportunity to do this. So many cool guitars today. It's absolutely overwhelming. We absolutely have our work cut out for ourselves. Even without all these Tokai parts, we have so many guitars that need to be set up and listed and all that fun stuff, and I cannot wait to dig in. We are currently very well equipped, so we're gonna get it done. And then we also have all these parts to go through and inventory and figure out what's what. Let me know down below in the comments what your favorite guitar or piece of gear was from this video. Oh man, it's tough to choose a favorite because there's just so many. I really, really like the Orville by Gibson Les Paul TV Junior, the double cut. It's just so like, the neck's perfect on it. I love the color. It's just everything I'd be looking for in that kind of guitar. So I love that, but I know that's a very stereotypical pick for me. So I also want to give a huge shout out to some of the Yamahas that we got in, the different Flying Samurais, between the basses, the guitars, a lot of really, really cool stuff there. Very sick. Man, I'm looking over there. We just have so many that we haven't even got to check in yet that are awaiting setup. There's some great Burnys in there. We'll have a bunch of new guitars on the site in the coming weeks. Please be patient. We are going to get stuff up as quickly as we can, but we do go through every guitar, take everything apart, figure out what every single part is to make sure stuff is original, or if it's not, we know what it is and all that fun stuff. So again, a lot of work ahead, but please keep an eye on the site at aflashloadofgear.com, or you can scan the QR code here. A lot of the stuff is going to be making its way to the site in the coming weeks and coming months, so stay posted. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share the video, all that good stuff. And we will see you guys in another video soon. If you enjoyed this one, we'd love if you checked this one out as well. Bye. YouTube, professional YouTube.